Like, it's the 25th or 24th or whatever. Like, I don't have January 1st rent money. You guys were supposed to be paying this. What the fuck? I'm going to Connecticut. Like, you were... Oh. So, long story short, they took the truck and they took off across. I found all the toll bills later and paid them. I have over $175 in fines from the tolls that they took to go across the state to get to Rhode Island or wherever the fuck they were going to see his father. They blew through all the Easy Pass tolls, which is a nice chunk of a fee, all the way across the fucking state. So that's great. Not to mention the parking tickets that they left. Not to mention the rent for January. And not to mention the fact that I found out from the neighbor a couple days after all of this that, oh, and they didn't pay all of December's rent. They only paid half of it. So I'm $1,200 in the hole. Like, just for the rent. Not to mention the fines from the car. Holy fucked over. So they're gone. And I go back with my friend Alex to the apartment because it's such a fucking mess. Like, it looked like they still live there and they just, like, left their house in a mess. It reeked. It took me days to find it. It was green butter in the butter dish. How long does it take for butter to get green? I don't know. That's not the point. The point is it was fucking filthy. There was shit everywhere. Even my friend Alex, when she came there, we sat there overwhelmed for like an hour, like not even knowing where the fuck to begin with this mess. And basically, I was like, I'm gonna leave it. I can't do this. I'm just gonna leave everything behind and bail. And we sat there with that idea in silence for a while, and then eventually she's like, no, you can't do this. She's like, you gotta try. Listen, we're gonna whip it together. And I was like, no, I'm done. And she just got up and started organizing shit. And then after a while, I felt like, whatever, I can't just let her do it on her own. So I got up and started helping her. And before I knew it, we had made some progress. And I was like, this is still fucking crazy. And when she left, I went to bed. I woke up the next morning. I'm like, wow, this is still a lot of work. And basically, I just started doing, what I could each day. I as much as I could until I got overwhelmed each day. And then driving and doing all the Christmas and holiday shit. And there was New Year's in there and blah, blah, blah. So I just kind of put my nose to I just kind of kept working. And I wound up getting it done. And I was totally surprised. And I restored my apartment back to some sort of semblance of order and calm. And then I was like, yeah, I really love this apartment. I really do love it here. I mean, maybe this is... all right, so I guess I'm going to try and keep the apartment. So then I don't know, the whole point of telling that story is that it's been a rough year. My mom kicked me out. I was hospitalized twice. I tried to move and was asked to leave by my best friend. Then abandoned by my other friend, fucked over. And this was just, those two things just happened since November. I mean, it's February. So this shit with my friends just happened. Christy and I are fine. This is her car I'm driving around in, thank God. I probably shouldn't say that, but whatever. And whatever. She and I are okay. Sean has blocked me. I can't find her. I don't know what's going on with her. I eventually sent her an email. I've tried to reach out to her saying, this was really hard and we tried the best that we could. And I told you that I love you forever, and I do. And I do. If you watch this somehow, Sean, I love you. I forgive you. It's okay. You're in a desperate situation, and when you're desperate, you make whatever decisions you have to, just like Chris wrote on the sliding glass door before you guys left, when self-preservation trumps common decency. I understand. I get it. And I love you. And I love Cersei. And I wish you the best. And I hope that someday we can get over this. But the point is that I'm in a lot of debt right now, so I'm trying to unbury myself from that. I just finally today made the $300 that I need to pay off the next. I'm trying to give my landlord $300 at a time. So right now I'm at $1,000 in arrears. I'm gonna give him $300, and that's gonna put me at whatever. I'm bad with math. I think it's 7, whatever. Anyway, like it feels like I'm never gonna get caught up. If I keep on doing this, I might get caught up with my rent by like May. So I'm trying to hang in there with that. And as far as the insurance, I mean, I got to get all over that like ASAP. There's a plan to go to ECMC, the hospital, and go to through their financial assistance program and see if I'm eligible for it. So I'm going to do all of that. But these are the things I'm dealing with right now. These are the things that have been most current in my life, and so yeah, so that explains it. That's what happened recently, and that's what I wanted this video to be about, is what just went down in the past year. So that's it.